The truth. It's a slippery thing, isn't it? We chase it, try to pin it down, but sometimes it wriggles free, leaving us with more questions than answers. But what happens when the lines blur, when the impossible seems possible? Truth is stranger than fiction, and some mysteries are so bizarre they seem straight out of an episode. From unexplained disappearances to UFO encounters, we're diving into 5 real-life X-Files that will blow your mind. Let's get started. Our first descent into the unknown takes us to the desolate, unforgiving landscape of the Ural Mountains in Russia. Picture this: 1959, the dead of winter. 9 experienced hikers, young and full of life, embark on a challenging trek through the icy wilderness. They are never seen alive again. Weeks later, their abandoned campsite is discovered. But instead of offering answers, it only deepens the mystery. The tents, ripped open from the inside, as if in a frenzy. The bodies scattered across the snow, some partially clothed, others bearing strange injuries, internal damage, missing eyes, a missing tongue. Injuries inconsistent with an avalanche, inconsistent with any known predator. What really happened on that mountain? Theories abound, each more unsettling than the last. Was it a military experiment gone wrong? A case of paradoxical undressing caused by hypothermia? Or something far stranger, something that defies rational explanation? Some whispered of infrasound-induced panic, others of secret government testing. Could it have been a Yeti attack, as some locals believed? Or did something altogether different, something not of this world, descend upon that isolated mountain pass? The official investigation concluded hypothermia, but the details don't sit right. The Dyatlov Pass Incident remains one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Our next stop takes us across the globe to Rendlesham Forest, England, where in December of 1980, a series of events unfolded that would forever be etched in UFO lore. Imagine a cold December night, the air thick with anticipation. U.S. Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge are suddenly confronted with the inexplicable. It began with strange lights appearing in the forest bordering the airbase. Not just any lights, these pulsed with an otherworldly glow, moving in ways that defied the laws of physics. Curiosity quickly turned to alarm as multiple witnesses, including high-ranking military personnel, reported seeing a craft unlike anything they'd ever encountered. This was no weather balloon, no experimental aircraft. Witnesses described a metallic, triangular craft hovering silently amidst the trees, emitting beams of light that illuminated the forest floor with an eerie glow. Some even reported seeing strange symbols or hieroglyphics on its surface. Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, a seasoned officer with a reputation for level-headedness, was among those who witnessed the bizarre events. He even recorded audio tapes during the encounter, documenting the confusion, the awe, and the fear that gripped those present. The tapes, along with numerous eyewitness accounts, paint a chilling picture of an encounter with the unknown. Men trained to identify and neutralize threats found themselves facing something beyond their comprehension, something that challenged their very understanding of reality. The official explanation? A misidentified lighthouse. But those who were there, those who saw the lights, the craft, the beings, they know what they saw. The Rendlesham Forest Incident, often dubbed Britain's Roswell, remains one of the most well-documented and compelling UFO cases in history. Could it have been a top-secret military aircraft, a case of mass hysteria, or did extraterrestrial visitors truly grace the skies above Rendlesham Forest that night? Chapter 3. The Philadelphia Experiment. Our pursuit of the truth now takes us back to the height of World War II, to the shadowy world of classified experiments and whispers of technology beyond our wildest imaginings. The year is 1943, and rumors swirl around a top-secret U.S. Navy experiment, an experiment so bizarre, so potentially dangerous, that it has become the stuff of legend. This is the story of the Philadelphia Experiment. Imagine, if you will, a warship, the USS Eldridge, docked in Philadelphia's naval shipyard. But this is no ordinary vessel. It's said to be equipped with a revolutionary technology, a technology that could render the ship invisible to enemy radar, perhaps even teleport it to another location. The experiment commences, and witnesses claim to have seen the Eldridge enveloped in a strange green fog. Then, silence. The ship vanishes from thin air, only to reappear moments later in a different location, miles away. But something is terribly wrong. The ship returns, but its crew, they are forever changed. Some are said to have been fused with the metal of the ship, their bodies grotesquely intertwined with the steel. Others suffer mental breakdowns, plagued by visions of other dimensions, their minds shattered by whatever they experienced. The official stance? The Philadelphia experiment never happened, a mere hoax, a figment of overactive imaginations. But whispers persist, fueled by eyewitness accounts, declassified documents, and the chilling stories of those who claim to have been there. Could the U.S. Navy have truly unlocked the secrets of invisibility and teleportation? And at what cost? The alleged consequences of the Philadelphia experiment paint a grim picture, a cautionary tale of tampering with forces beyond our control. Chapter 4: The Mothman Prophecies. Our journey into the unknown now takes us to the heart of America, to the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. It's the 1960s, a time of social change and growing unease. But in Point Pleasant, a different kind of fear takes hold, a fear born of shadows and whispers, a fear with glowing red eyes. This is the story of the Mothman. Imagine driving down a lonely road late at night, the darkness pressing in on all sides. Suddenly, a pair of glowing red eyes pierces the gloom, growing larger, closer. You slam on the brakes, your heart pounding in your chest, and as the creature takes flight, you catch a glimpse of something monstrous, something winged and dark, something that seems to defy all known laws of nature. This was the experience shared by countless residents of Point Pleasant in the years leading up to a tragic event that would forever scar the town's history. The Mothman, as it came to be known, was more than just a local legend. It was a harbinger, a creature of premonition, its appearance seemingly linked to impending disaster. Witnesses described a creature of immense size, with a wingspan exceeding 10 feet. Its eyes, glowing red in the darkness, seemed to burn with an unnatural intelligence, striking fear into the hearts of all who crossed its path. Then, on December 15, 1967, tragedy struck. The Silver Bridge, a suspension bridge connecting Point Pleasant to Gallipolis, Ohio, collapsed during rush hour, sending cars and their occupants plummeting into the icy waters below. Chapter 5: The Mystery of Skinwalker Ranch. Our final destination takes us deep into the heart of the Utah desert, to a place where the veil between our world and the unknown seems perilously thin, a place where cattle are mutilated, strange lights dance across the sky, and the laws of nature seem to bend and break at will. This is Skinwalker Ranch. For centuries, Native American tribes have whispered of a malevolent presence in this remote corner of Utah, a place they called the Path of Skinwalkers. It's said to be a place where powerful witches, known as skinwalkers, can shapeshift into animals, control the elements, and even cause harm with their thoughts alone. In more recent times, the ranch has become a hotbed of paranormal activity, attracting researchers, UFO enthusiasts, and those seeking answers to the unexplained. From the 1950s onward, a string of bizarre and unsettling events have plagued the property, defying rational explanation. Imagine, you're driving through the desolate landscape surrounding the ranch when suddenly, a large, wolf-like creature appears on the road ahead. You slam on the brakes, but the creature seems unfazed. It stares at you with glowing red eyes, then vanishes into thin air. This is just one of countless encounters reported by visitors to Skinwalker Ranch. Others tell of strange lights in the sky, objects appearing and disappearing, and even encounters with humanoid creatures that seem to defy description. Cattle mutilations have also been a recurring phenomenon on the ranch, with animals found drained of blood, their organs surgically removed with laser-like precision. Even government agencies have taken an interest in Skinwalker Ranch. From the frozen peaks of the Ural Mountains to the depths of the Utah desert, these real-life X-Files remind us how much of our world remains unexplained. Are these cases proof of the extraordinary, or just coincidences wrapped in mystery? One thing's for sure, the truth is out there. Which of these stories blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed uncovering these incredible mysteries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of the unexplained. Until next time, keep questioning everything.